What is going on, my good people? What's going on? Thank you for joining me for another live right here on Cops Court and Community. So, as you guys come into the room, please make sure you hit the like button. As I always say, I appreciate the likes. It helps the algorithm and it just helps boost me up just a little bit more. All right. So if you have any questions, any comments, please utilize that super chat function. If you guys are here for the replay, obviously you can't use the live chat function, but please use the comment section below. Drop your name or wherever you're coming, from, so we know that you guys are here. So let me run down my agenda as I normally do. What we have today is the discussion on if your disinfectant spray and or your disinfectant wipes are actually effective against COVID-19. And my favorite part of my live streams is the live Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, please ask away, and I'm going to answer them. So it's not specifically related to what's on the agenda today. It's just whatever you want to know about, who I am, the job that I do, any law enforcement questions, whether it be criminal, vehicle and traffic, or anything of that sort. Please make sure, you utilize that chat function. For those of you who are joining live on Facebook and Twitter, if you guys want to jump on over to the YouTube channel and join the conversation there, I would definitely appreciate it. Before I get started, let me say thank you for the support of these following individuals: Set Free and Delivered and Rolling on Three Wheels. Those guys utilized, once again, that chat function, the super chat, the super stickers, which is on the bottom of your mobile device or somewhere on your screen below the chat. And they made a donation to the channel. And once again, all donations that come in, they go right back into the channel to help, fund what I do here, whether, it's equipment or some type of program that I utilize to put this program or the channel together. So I appreciate that. For those who don't want to utilize the super chat function, this is the Cash App QR code. If you just take out your phone, if you have a QR code scanning app, or if you're using an Apple device, you can just open up your camera, take a picture, and it'll take you directly to the Cash App for your donation. So I definitely appreciate anything and everything you guys do, as I always say. And let me move down to the congratulations. And let me congratulate Rolling on Three Wheels and Jackie Weidman. They won the 2 giveaways that were donated by the Conversations with D&D YouTube channel. So I appreciate the donation from the channel. If you guys want to head on over and support that channel, I would definitely appreciate that. So before I move on, let me just jump into the comments and see where we are right now. Let's see. Tommy Turner. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Set Free and Delivered. What's going on, Set Free? Tommy Turner. What's up, people? What's going on, Tommy? Appreciate you being here as always. You might not stick around for the entirety of the broadcast, but you're definitely here every week, as well as Set Free and Delivered. Thank you so much. Chill Man, Still Chill. Appreciate you being here as well. Another, diehard, always here every single live. And this is number 4 for me. So I appreciate you guys being here. Another Ride or Die, Rolling on Three Wheels. He's saying hello. What's going on, my brother? I appreciate you being here. Another diehard, always here supporting the channel. So I appreciate you guys being here supporting the channel. So let me talk about the giveaway this week, or for this live. So this giveaway is a $25 Amazon gift card. Now, here's how you are going to win this. All right. Very simple. Throughout the entirety of this live, I'm going to give 5 keywords. So throughout my presentation, it may even fall into the live Q&A. I'm going to give 5 keywords throughout throughout the broadcast. All you have to do is write these keywords down in order that they were given. Once you get all 5, you're going to head over to the Cops Court and Community website, utilize the contact form, and you're going to put those 5 keywords into the contact form and hit submit and send that to me. Now, what's going to happen is once I get all of the submissions, the day of the next live, which will probably be in about 2 weeks, once I get all of the submissions, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all of the emails and whoever submitted their names or however the contact form was filled out, and I'm going to put them all in a hat, and I'm going to draw out one random. So again, listen out for those keywords throughout the broadcast. Write them down. Once the broadcast is done, head on over to the Cops Court and Community website, which is www.copscourtandcommunity.com. Use the contact form. Put those 5 keywords into the contact form, hit submit, and send it over, and that's how you enter. Real simple. All right. Any questions, comments, or concerns so far? If not, let's just move right on into why we are here, and that is to find out how we will know if our disinfectant sprays or wipes are effective against COVID-19. So I'm going to be talking about the United States Environmental Protection Agency. All right. We're going to utilize the List N tool, which covers the COVID-19 disinfectants. Now, let me give a disclaimer. This is not in any way endorsed by or whatever. It's not endorsed by the EPA in no way, form, or fashion. This is just information that I'm putting out there for you guys, and we will all utilize this as reference material. So what is the mission of the EPA? Their mission is to protect human health and the environment. Keyword number 1 is quarantine. Now, what is List N? Now, List N is a searchable and sortable list of products for use against SARS-CoV-2, the novel human coronavirus that causes COVID-19. Now, people might be asking themselves, well, what's contained on this list and how is this list established? Now, all of the products that are on this EPA list, again, List N, for the use against SARS-CoV-2, the COVID-19, have to go through a qualification process. And products will qualify for List N if they, 1, they demonstrate efficacy against the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2, again, COVID-19. 2, they demonstrate efficacy against a pathogen that is harder to kill. Listen to that. It's harder to kill than SARS-CoV-2. And the last thing is that they must demonstrate efficacy against a different type of coronavirus that is similar to the SARS-CoV-2 COVID-19 virus. So what does that really mean? So I have 4 different products here that I'm going to show you how, one, you, myself, or anybody else that's watching, how you would know if your product is actually effective. So I know you're not going to be able to see this because the print is very, very small, but we'll start with everybody's favorite, the Clorox disinfectant wipes. Now, what you're really going to be looking for, guys, if you look on the back of the label, and again, the print is so small, you're not even going to see it on the video right now. But what you're going to look for is an EPA registration number. Every product that claims that it kills 99% or, any type of number, it has to be registered with the EPA, because you just can't make claims saying that, oh, my product kills COVID-19 and that's not the case. So you would need to look up this number. So this is what we're going to do. Let me just share my screen real quick. Give me a moment. Share screen. And I'm going to go to, I already have it up already. So this is what you're going to look for. And I'm going to have all of the links in the description box below. So you're just going to search for or utilize the link. You're going to look for the EPA List N tool. All right. So you're going to launch the site. Now, up top, the very first selection that you can make is registration number. So on the Clorox, their registration number is 5813-79. That's all you need is the first two sets of numbers. You hit your enter and boom. Right here on the bottom, you have the EPA registration number, gives you the active ingredient, the product name, who makes it, so forth and so on, tells you what type of formulation type it is, which is a wipe. And the very last thing that you need to look at is tested, the very last one. Why is this product on list N? Because it was tested against SARS-CoV-2, COVID-19, and it's an emerging viral pathogen claim. So let me go back. So what does that mean? It means that these Clorox wipes are effective against COVID-19. Now, the same thing with Microban. And let me just say this, I'm not endorsed. I received nothing from these companies whatsoever. But Microban, same thing. If you go in, you put in their EPA registration number, which is the 4091-21, the same thing will pop up. So you'll get information on those major brands. So now what if you went out and you got an off brand? Now this is Up and Up. And if you know Up and Up, it's a Target brand. So they make the same claims, kills 99% of germs, kills flu virus, and there's a couple of asterisks. So you got to look on the back and see what they mean. Now, is this product effective against COVID-19? So let's just jump right back on over. Let me share my screen again. Go back. And let's just put in their EPA registration number, which is 11525-30. Search. And what do we get? It tells us the same thing, the EPA registration number, the active ingredients, the type of spray it is, disinfectant spray G, which I don't know what it is, tells you the company that makes it. It's effective against rhinovirus, which is the common cold. Again, what's important? The very last line. Why is this product on list N? Because it's effective. It kills a harder to kill pathogen than SARS-CoV-2, the COVID-19, and it's an emerging viral pathogen claim. So once again, your major brands and your off brand is effective. So you can go take out your cell phone while you're shopping in the cleaning aisle and pick up any type of cleaning product. And all you need to do is go to that list N, punch in that registration number, and you're going to see if that product is effective against killing COVID-19. So keyword number 2 is pandemic. So my wife and I, we went out shopping the other day, and there was a shelf just full of this product. And again, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm not pushing either one of them, but we came across this. It says ex-COVID disinfectant sanitizer, alcohol-based formula, and right on top, ex-COVID, same claims, kills 99% of everything, right? So now, is this product on the list? Well, I checked. There's no EPA number on here. In fact, I found a couple of typos. Instead of it being on the very bottom, 16.9. It's probably hard to see, but it says 16 comma 9. And there's a couple of other typos on this particular label or the can itself, but there's no EPA number. They're making claims that it kills, 99% of germs, bacteria, and they're claiming ex-COVID. So I don't understand why that is. But if you look at the active ingredient on this can, it's just ethanol alcohol. That's all that's in this can. It's alcohol mixed in with a couple of other inactive ingredients, butane, propane, and fragrance. So is this thing effective against COVID? I doubt it. But there's no way for me to check. What's the difference of me taking a bottle of alcohol and wiping something down? I'm not trusting that stuff. I'm not using it in my household. I just brought it just to show you guys that there are products out there that are claiming that they are going to kill viruses. They're going to kill bacteria. Check that EPA registration number. So what if you come across a product that, has no number or anything for you to check to verify it? Well, can I use a product to kill SARS-CoV-2, COVID-19 that isn't on list N? Is it effective against the coronavirus? Well, as you see, if you like to use that product that's not on the list, you have to look for an EPA registered product with human coronavirus listed as a target pathogen on the product label, and then look for EPA registration number on the label to confirm that the product is registered and follow the label directions when using it. But what if the product doesn't have an EPA registration number? Then the EPA has not reviewed any data on whether the product will kill public health pathogens such as viruses. Now, the EPA will not add products to list N that do not have an EPA registration number because they have no data showing that they will work and can be used safely. Bottom line, all of these products, you don't have to go out there and get the Lysols and the Microbans. This store brand, the Target, Up and Up, it's effective. It kills coronavirus. It kills that COVID-19 bad crap that we're dealing with right now. So you don't have to break your neck trying to find Lysol. Nobody has it. If you're lucky enough to get it, that's great. But don't go crazy looking for it. Look at other cleaning products that are on those shelves, guys. Look at the registration number. It takes 2 seconds. Punch in the first 2 sets of numbers, and it's going to tell you. Just scan all the way to the right. Is it effective? And it's going to tell you either it is or it isn't. So that was pretty much it. That's all I wanted to share. I know I'm moving along pretty quickly. We're at 22 minutes into the broadcast. So let me just jump into the comments and see where we're at. And before I do that, keyword 3, vaccine. So let's see. Let me catch up with everyone. Rubster 760, what's going on, brother? How are you? I'm glad you are here. He says we can at least find more of these products nowadays. Yes, you can, but those major products, those Lysols, the Microbans, people are still gobbling those things up. Like, it blows my mind to see that, they're trying to take 2 or 3. And most places nowadays, they're limiting you to 1, maybe 2. Our local Target, I'll get up, we'll both get up and get there first thing in the morning, 8:00 in the morning, and the parking lot is packed. Can't get the stuff. But luckily, the store brand is there and we utilize it. So I appreciate your comment, Rubster. If anybody is into pool, let me tell you, please check out Rubster 760's YouTube channel. I like pool. I'm not an expert by any means, but I enjoy a good game of pool. But he live streams his games, his competitions, his practices. It's so engaging, and just to see the accuracy of what this man can do, it's amazing. So please go check out Rubster's channel. Let's see. Let me catch up. Rolling on 3 wheels. Super sticker. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for your donation to the channel. As always, a supporter of the channel. Appreciate that, man. Set Free and Delivered says it should be illegal to lie like that. I mean, come on. It has no EPA registration number. It doesn't. And I don't know where they got these products from, but the shelf was full from top to bottom. It was on one of the end caps. So the end cap is when you get to the end of, any particular aisle, and it's that front, I guess in between the two aisles, whatever product is there, that's the end cap. And those end cap, it was just full. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, why are all of these cans here? But people, they just don't know. And that's why I'm here. I just really want to educate anybody on anything that I know, educate you, let you know. Just go to the EPA site, look for list N, put in that EPA registration number, and it will tell you if that stuff is effective against, killing coronavirus, because that's what we all care about. That's why we're here, right? Because we want to know, are our products safe? And there you have it. I gave you that information to check to see if your products are safe. Keyword number 4 is virus. So let's continue down. A Rich, what's going on? A Rich, she says, good info. Appreciate you being here. I see you in, I forgot how many days, but we'll see you soon. Appreciate you being here. Chill Man Still Chill says, I use trusted brands, Lysol or Clorox. Hey, listen, it's totally up to you what you want to use. But what happens if you go to your local merchant and they don't have any of that stuff? What are you going to do? You're going to go without? No, you're not. You're going to use something that the EPA is telling you that is effective against killing this nasty virus. So let's just move on. I went through my presentation. I know it was quick, but for those of you who are, checking out the replay, the information is there. I appreciate you all being here. So I want to move into my favorite part of the show. All right. So my favorite part of the show, live Q&A. But before we even get into the live Q&A, and I hope you guys got questions, otherwise it's going to be a short broadcast. I'm just here, to provide you guys with, the best information, as I possibly can. But, my hat's off. My heart goes out to all of those who are suffering, in Texas right now. The loss of life, the devastation, everything that's going on there. If you're in Texas right now, and I know a couple of my followers are definitely in Texas, my prayers, my family, we're praying for you guys. And, if you're in Texas and you're not a subscriber, you just here, for the information, I hope you and your families are doing well. I hope you guys, continue to be safe. So let's get into the Q&A. So check out the comments, make sure I am up to date, and looks like I am up to date. So I'm going to take a little drink of my Taylor port wine that my wife has got me into. So again, all of you who are watching live on Facebook and Twitter, I appreciate you guys being here. If you want to jump on over to the YouTube channel and join the conversation there, I definitely will love for you guys to be here. Set Free and Delivered. Nice donation. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. Once again, everything that you guys donate goes right back into the channel. I'm not here to get rich. I'm doing it because I love providing you guys with that information. So as you're here, please don't forget to hit that like button. Very, very important. So if you're here, you forgot, take 2 seconds, hit that like button. It's very, very, very important. And don't forget to subscribe. Now, I know I said in my last live that I wouldn't ask for anyone to subscribe. And the videos that I put out, the uploads, I didn't put any subscribe. Did I? No, I didn't put any subscribe, graphic up. I didn't say don't forget to subscribe or anything. I like it to be authentic. I like the organic growth that this channel has received. And I just hit a milestone yesterday, 1,500,000 views on my channel. That's up to that's you guys. So you guys deserve it. Thank you so much. I definitely wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. 1,500,000. That's amazing. I when I first started this, I never ever imagined that I would ever, be at this point where I'm at right now. So I definitely appreciate every view, every subscriber, every like, every single comment, everything around YouTube. I definitely appreciate you guys commenting and subscribing and just the overall engagement. It means a lot. It definitely does. Rolling on 3 says, wash your hands with soap and water. His love to Texas residents. Stay up. Yes. We definitely can't forget those guys. A lot of devastation. But as he said, wash your hands, soap and water, 20 seconds. If you don't have, access to any water, make sure you have some type of hand sanitizer. Originally, CDC said 70%. Now they're dialing it down to 60%. So 60% is effective. But if you can get to 70%, get to 70%. I got some a gallon of sanitizer, from, everybody's favorite, online shopping platform, Amazon. And this stuff was like 75%, man. You put that stuff on your hands and it's just like, whoa, it's crazy. But that stuff is good. But, if you don't have any access to, soap and water, at least have some type of hand sanitizer with you. Set Free and Delivered says, I can't wait for this herd immunity, but we will, I guess, continue wiping things down for a while. That's what they're saying. They're saying if, you either get the vaccine or you have the natural antibodies, built up, they're looking to get this herd immunity. That's great. But yes, very, very much so. I agree with you. Continue to wear your mask, continue to wipe things down. Just don't take things for granted just because I think the last number I heard was like 44 million Americans, have gotten at least one shot, which is great. I'm still, debating. And I know Rich, she's going to say she ain't getting it. But at some point, they're probably going to make it mandatory. If anybody saw that movie, Contagion, you're not going to be able to travel unless you have something on your phone, like, a vaccine passport. I think it's coming. Check out that movie because it's play by play of what's going on right now. Check out that movie. It's crazy. But yeah. Herd immunity. So let's get into some Q&A, guys. While you think about some questions, again, as I always do, I'll tell you a little bit about who I am, which I forgot. I forgot my lower third. Sad. Again, this is new. This is my 4th live. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Darnell Leeson, your gracious host of Cops, Court, and Community. So who am I? I've been in law enforcement since April of 1996. I started my law enforcement career with an agency within a town here in New York State. Stayed there until 2004, where I got hired with another agency, and I've been there ever since. I'm a big summons writer. I am considered an expert, and that's not my opinion. That's the opinion of our prosecuting counties. They always put us on the stand and they ask for your background and they tell the jury and they tell the judge this particular officer is an expert in what he does based on the number of summonses he's written and the number of arrests that this particular officer or any officer has made. So am I an expert? Yes, I am. So I try and give the best information I can when it comes to any VTL or criminal infractions, violations, felonies, misdemeanors. I'll give my honest opinion. And if I don't know the answer, I'm not. Keyword number 5 is COVID. So I give my opinions on it. If I don't know the answer, as I said, I'm going to get the answer for you and I'll present it either in a video or I'll answer it in the next live. So once again, guys, if you're just here for if you're here for the replay and you missed the actual live, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section below. I look at and I read and respond to every single question or comment that comes in. And if this is your first time here, put in the comment section below that you're here, you subscribe, and I'll personally welcome you to this ever-growing community. I think as of today, we hit 7,200 and some odd number. So since the beginning of the year, we've grown about 200 community members. So I definitely appreciate you guys being here. We got a couple new comments popping in. Let me Set Free and Delivered says, yes, the new variant is here in New York. Yeah, it's here. That new variant is here. You have that South African variant that was just found in New York. So I don't know if the vaccine is gonna, be effective against it, but they're saying that it might be. So let's just pray, that it actually is. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Rubster, great stuff. Thank you so much, brother. I definitely appreciate you, man. Chill, man, still chill says, I received the Pfizer vaccine. Congratulations. Did you get one or did you get two? Well, the second shot. What did you get? Yes, conversations with D&D. My lovely wife. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. It matters. Unfortunately, you guys, if you're not, watching on the platform, or YouTube platform, and you're on Facebook or Twitter, obviously you can't hit the like button, but come on over, come on over. The water is great over here. Come on over. So, chill, man. One or two shots while we wait. So I believe I gave all of the keywords. Let me just find it. Once again, the giveaway for this particular live is a $25 Amazon gift card. You would have had to been here from the beginning of the broadcast to hear all of the 5 keywords. Obviously, I'm not going to repeat them here, but if you have them, let me just remind you, please go over to the Cops Court and Community website, head over to the contact tab on the menu bar up top, and use the contact form to put those keywords in order 1 through 5 and submit it. Once I get all of the entries, listen, it could be one of you, it could be 2 of you. It's up to you guys. If you want this money, to go do a little bit of shopping. I know you can't get too much nowadays, but you know what? $25, you can get yourself a couple of gallons of hand sanitizer on Amazon for sure. So do that. And once I get all of the entries from the contact form, the day of the next live, which will probably be in 2 weeks, I'm going to take all of those entries, put them in a hat, and I'm going to randomly pull out a winner of the $25 gift card. And again, it's very important that you guys put your emails in there as well, because there's no way for me to send it to you. It's going to be digital. I sent one to my niece, sent it via email. It's easily redeemable. So please make sure you put in a valid email. That way you can claim your prize. So let me jump back in. We are 39 minutes into the live. Again, I appreciate all of you guys being here. Chillman says 2 shots. The first one was a beast. Felt sick, got headaches off and on all week. Man, sorry about that. But listen, I'm glad you're doing what it is that you're doing and what you did to protect yourself, to protect your family, your loved ones. I definitely, my hat's off to you. And if A. Rich is still here, she's going to say you're crazy for getting it. But you know what? Good for you. Rubster, $ thumbs up. Hey, put that entry in, brother. Rubster won the very first giveaway we did, which was the Arlo doorbell. He was the first winner. So I hope it's up and running for you, Rubster. And you put it to good use. Just again, this is my way of thanking you guys for being here. I take nothing. I'm not going out. As I said before, buying a Lamborghini or a Maserati, which is my dream car. I'm not going out there buying that. I couldn't do that. Even if I got donations that would equate to me being able to get out there and buy a luxury vehicle, I would never do that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to provide the information for you guys. And if you guys want to contribute, you do. If you don't, you don't. This $25 card, it's not coming from donations. I got less than $10. Where's it coming from? It's coming from my pocket. But you know what? I want to build up the community. I want to show, that I'm human and that I care, and I appreciate you guys helping me to get where I am today. Look at A Rich. She's not getting this. She's not getting it. A Rich says a friend of mine who is a NP in New York got the vaccine. What is it? Oh, nurse practitioner. If that's what it is, in New York got the vaccine. Yeah, I think anybody that's in healthcare or first responder, healthcare, police officer, firefighter, paramedic, your store clerks, stock workers, postal people, all of those people really should be getting it, because they're interacting with so much of the population that they're at risk. So yeah, that nurse practitioner, if that's what the NP is, good for her, for getting it, because she's in contact, with patients all of the time. So listen, if I were in the healthcare field, I would definitely get it. Chillman, I just have to go back. Chillman says, LOL, okay, A Rich, she's next. She's not getting it, she's not getting it. Conversations with D&D says my mom got it. She gets tested every week. That's great. I'm supportive of getting tested. My employer, they offer tests all the time, and I keep saying I'm gonna get the test. It's free. Why not? Just go get it. We're all caught up on the comments. So let me just mention something. I put out I uploaded a video, and I'll talk about it real quick. And it's about this Facebook Messenger video scam. And, if you want, head on over, check it out. But briefly, you're going to get, a message from someone, and, it's going to say, is it you? Is this you? Or some variation. And it's going to be a screenshot of an image, and it's just baiting you to click on that particular screenshot. And what is going to happen is that it's going to take you to a Facebook login page. But please don't enter your credentials in there, because it's a scam. They just want you to put your information in there so that they can take over your account and do something nefarious with that account. All they're going to do is probably turn around and scam somebody else. And if you have, credit card or debit card information, in Facebook or Messenger or any of these other platforms, they're going to have access to that. And as I put out the information before, they hold on to this information for at least 5 years before they use it. So you just don't know. And I put some more information, in that video about all of these companies that have, been breached, and, they're offering, all kinds of LifeLock services and things like that. But just protect yourselves, guys. I have a guide out there. Once again, yeah, it's a selfish plug, but I did all of the research. I curated all of the information that you need to either protect yourself before you become a victim, or if you become a victim of some type of identity theft, how to recover your life and get it back. And if you go over to the Cops Court and Community website and click on the shop, you'll see that the guide is definitely there for you guys to utilize. Don't wait. I say, why wait? Because 5 years from today, somebody that is watching this video now, or they're gonna check out the replay 2 years from now, their information, they're gonna find that they've been a victim of identity theft, and they're gonna be like, man, I should have gotten this guide, but it's there for you. I did all of the hard work for you guys, so please protect yourself. uh Conversations with D&D says Facebook has hackers. Yeah, Facebook has hackers. They prey. It's social. I forgot what the term is. Social engineering. So what it is that they're going to send you this information. It's going to be a link. It's going to be a video. Click here. You know, I recorded you doing something that you shouldn't have been. You know, oh, I see you watching porn. That's another one that's out there. You're going to click on it because now maybe you watch porn. Maybe, you did something and you just felt like, wait, maybe they do have this information. You're going to click on it. Boom. It's going to pop up into your credentials here, and you're going to find out that you've been got. Don't do it. Don't put your credentials in any site that's not trusted. Now, probably 90+% of you guys are watching this broadcast on your phone or tablet or something to that effect. But if you are watching on, a desktop or a laptop, look in the left-hand corner. All right, wherever your search bar is, up in the left-hand corner, it's going to be a YouTube link or wherever you're watching it, Facebook or Twitter. You're going to see that little lock symbol. That's letting you know that your site that you're looking at right now, it's secure. If you get that little triangle with the exclamation mark, or it's going to be a circle with the exclamation mark, that's a warning. Now, you can click on that, and it's going to tell you if that particular website is trusted, and if it has an SSL certificate attached to it. That's how you know if it's a legitimate site or not. So even if you go shopping on Amazon, you get this $25, you're the winner. Congratulations. You won the $25 gift card from Cops Court and Community. And you turn around, you go to Amazon, and boom, you notice that it's a circle with a triangle, but most times it's probably not. You do a quick Google search for Amazon, you're going to get the legitimate site. But let's just say, you get an email and it's from Cops Court and Community, and you click on the link and it takes you to Amazon. Claim your gift card, and you see that what's there, that circle, that triangle. It ain't from me. It's not from me. Don't click on anything that it's not legit from a trusted source. I just launched my website, guys. It's a work in progress. I'm sorry. And I'm still working on it. I'm still building it, but it's legit. I got my SSL certificate. It took me, God knows how long. My wife can attest to it. It took me a while to get this thing certified. It's jumping through all of these hoops and putting all it in, these codes and secret keys, private keys, public keys. Wasn't easy, but I did it because I wanted to make sure my stuff was secure. So check it out. You go to the Cops Court and Community website, you'll see, boom, I got my little lock symbol. My stuff is secure. So let me jump back in. Set Free and Delivered says people got the time for it. Hashtag Hacker 101. Yeah, people have nothing else better to do during this time now with coronavirus, COVID-19, other than cause havoc in people's lives. And even before this pandemic hit us, you had those hackers out there. You had those people who were out there that's all they did. They prayed. They used social engineering to bait people, especially senior citizens, into giving up their information, calling them, threatening them. Oh, your social security number's been compromised. You gotta, pay via debit card or send us this money. Social engineering, it's very big. It all goes into that FOMO, fear of missing out. Just don't do it. Please be careful. Look for that lock symbol. Don't open any links and any email attachments. Don't do any of that stuff, especially if it's coming from something that's untrusted. If you're getting an email from your family member and they normally don't send you an email, reach out to them. Send them a text message. Call them up. Say, hey, did you send me this email, they're going to say, I didn't send you anything. Oh, probably got hacked. But like me, I get, requests all the time on my personal social media accounts. And if it's somebody that I know, I reach out to them. I'm like, hey, is this you? And they be like, nope, delete. Or if I ask them, hey, is this you? They'll say, yes. You know what? I started another page. The other one, whatever reason, I verify it before I even accept them. Lock up your stuff, guys, because these hackers, they're taking over stuff and they're using this social engineering to gain the confidence of you or somebody else that, you may be friends with on social media. And all they're going to do is cause, chaos and confusion in their life. So just be careful. Again, I'm going to plug this guide. Go get the guide. Get it for somebody. Get it for your grandmother. Help again. And it's not. Let me be very clear. It's not just because something happened to you. There's information in there that you can use today to protect yourself from something happening. But that's all I'm going to say. It's out there. Don't come back and later on and say, oh, I got hacked. I got, my identity stolen. I told you, those people hold on to that stuff for 5 years before they utilize it. Let's see. Rubster says, I had some scammers call me last week with the distraught girl pretending to be my sister or daughter. A fake officer was trying to fish for information. Wow. How did you handle that, man? I know one of my favorite shows is Law and Order, and they did a show on that where they did a fake kidnapping. What they did, they stole a young girl's phone. They did it multiple times. They had a female, in the background screaming, "Daddy, help me. They got me." And they used, that person's real phone because they stole it to get money. They, again, a ransom in a sense. And they turned around, a couple people paid, but here their daughter comes walking in the door later on. Like, what happened? Oh, my phone was stolen. But what happened with that situation, man? I'd love to hear about that one. A Rich says, I literally got an email last week saying I put software on my computer that captured your keystrokes. Pay me $5,000. Good luck and keep waiting for it. Again, social engineering. Oh, what happened to my computer? Somebody's watching everything that I do, and again, they're preying on it. They send out all of these mass phishing, with the PH phishing emails pretending to be Bank of America, Wells Fargo, all of this stuff. They use this stuff and people, they're falling for it. But if you follow that simple little tip that I gave, look at the URL, look for that little lock code. And I didn't mention it here because I want you to go over to the Facebook video that I did about the scam so you can get all the information there. But look at the URL, look for that lock code. Those are telltale signs letting you know that this is legit or not. But that email thing is funny, and I'll share some information with you, A Rich, a little bit later on about something similar. So we are 53 minutes into the live. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't thank you guys enough. It literally means a lot. What do we got? 9, 10 people here. I appreciate you all being here. I say that every single time. All I want to do is continue doing these lives so I can build up, the community. There's 7,200 plus of you guys out there. And I know I can't get everybody here at once. It would probably be chaos, but I appreciate the replay love. If you're here for the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate it because the numbers tell me either I'm doing something right or I'm doing something wrong. But I always say this, if I help just one person, then it was all worth it. Let's see. Chill Man Still Chill says the Social Security Administration calls me all the time. Yeah, right. Not falling for it. Yeah, that's another one. You get that foreign accent, and I'm not a racist. I don't see color. Anybody that knows me knows that. But you get these foreign sounding, individuals, telling you that, your social security number, has been detected, oh, you're in trouble, or you got to pay all kinds of stuff with that social security stuff. Social Security Administration ain't calling you. They're going to send you an official letter, but they're not calling you. Rubster says the minute the fake officer started talking, I knew it was fake. He started telling me a badge number with no department. Yeah, that's something that they probably preyed on you. Tried to make it sound all official like. But you know what? I'm glad you didn't fall for it. If somebody calls you, I'll put this information out there now. If somebody calls you and says, "Hey, I'm a law enforcement officer with whatever, Los Angeles County, Sheriff's Department, or Nassau County Sheriff's Department, or Texas Rangers, or hey, you're in the Canadian Mounted Unit, okay, you are one. How did you get my number? But give me the phone number to your department and I'll call you back. And if they tell you what department they're from, say, all right, is there a particular unit you're involved in? Are you with the particular, command or, anything? Just ask these questions and then do a Google search. Look up that phone number, call and say, hey, do you have Officer Joe Smith working? He just called me. Not going to happen. They're going to come knocking on your door. The police are definitely going to come knocking on your door. And that's a whole nother video, a whole nother topic about letting police officers in your house. I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, always ask for identification. If somebody knocking on your door saying that they're law enforcement, they're going to have an official ID card and they're going to have an official shield. Some people call them shields. Some people call them badges. But they're going to have both of those two things. And if they don't have both, something's wrong. Let's see. Big Mac Sam, what's going on, brother? Glad you are here. Yeah, it's crazy. I have Google screen my calls. He's saying what's up to everybody. Appreciate you being here. Once again, Big Mac Sam was one of the first content creators that I interviewed for my channel. He has his own YouTube channel. Please go over there, support, all of these content creators. Rolling on Three Wheels, Conversations with D&D, Rubs to 760, Big Mac Sam. All of these guys and gals, they do a tremendous job. It's a lot of work running a YouTube channel, putting content together. So I support them all and thank them all for being here. But Big Mac Sam is a driving school instructor. Go check out his channel. Great information, funny stuff out there. So please make sure you go out and, you support him. And again, I say it all of the time. What does it cost you? It costs you nothing to hit that like button. It costs you nothing to subscribe. Nothing. It helps us as content creators, but it doesn't cost you anything. And if you want to throw, Rolling on Three Wheels, you want to donate to his channel, you want to do something for Rubster 760. You want to do something for Big Mac Sam, Conversations with D&D. Just posted something with her son. Came up with some shirt designs. Go out there, support these people. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And if you think every YouTuber is Mr. Beast who's making millions of dollars, not happening. The pennies that I get per view, per click, it's nothing. I couldn't live off of that stuff. But what do? I take what I earn and I put it right back into the channel. The program that I'm using, there's just so much that I buy that comes out of pocket. So every little dollar helps, guys. I definitely appreciate it. So go out and support, hit that like button, subscribe to their channels. It's work, and they would definitely appreciate it. Yes, Big Mac Sam says it's free. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much, guys. Conversations with D&D. Yes, I get calls from time to time from some woman speaking in Asian dialect. Yeah, those were going on for a while until coronavirus hit. And somebody that I work with actually posted something many, many months ago. And I know I got them, and probably everybody here that's watching got those calls from the Asian dialect woman on the phone. But the running joke was, what if that woman was trying to warn us that coronavirus was coming? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, Big Mac Sam. I think Rubster 760 is pronounced Roopster. Yeah, you know what? Ruben, my apologies. Roopster 760. Again, my apologies. Still a very great channel. You want to learn to shoot some pool, check that stuff out, man. Roopster 760. Thank you so much, Big Mac Sam, for correcting me. I don't want to be, wrong, mispronouncing people's names and channels and stuff like that, but appreciate it. Conversation with D&D says, LOL, wow, yeah, that would have been something. Yeah, it would have been something, if they were warning us that, the coronavirus was coming. Conversations with D&D. I love playing pool. Such a good, relaxing game. I think we got beat last time. Big Mac Sam says, what do you think of that video I sent you? Funny as heck. Yes. Very, very funny. Big Mac Sam sent me a text message today with the video link. And yeah, it was funny. Got to put that link somewhere, share it. But it was funny. I wish I could pull it up right now, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get dinged for, any copyright stuff. But it was very, very funny. Appreciate you sending it to me. I was actually meeting up with Mike Fina. He just started on his journey with YouTube, Union Labor Advisory Network, ULA Network, which is, pretty much about labor. If you're involved with, any unions or you're a laborer, he's putting content out there for me and for you guys. So, head over. I'll put his information, in the description box below. I'm going to put Rolling on 3, Conversations, Big Mac Sam. Who else we got here? Roopster. He says, no worries. My apologies, brother. We're going to put Roopster's link to his channel there as well. And I got to thank Big Mac Sam. He was the one that turned me on to you, man. And again, I watch these matches that he does. It was, they're great. I love it. And the production, very, very good. Very, very good. Big Mac Sam, Roopster 760. Big Mac Sam, don't mess around. Yes, and conversation with D&D. Yes, you beat me once. I think it was more than once. She left there with an attitude. So we are, in case you forgot, in the live Q&A, my favorite part of the show. Questions, comments. I told you a little bit about me and why I say that I'm an expert in what I do. And I'm here to answer your questions. I know people are spread out. We got Florida in the house. We got New York in the house. We got Cali in the house. Listen, I appreciate you all being here. Roopster, I did get an answer. My apologies. You do not need to sign a waiver anymore. You don't need it. I did confirm that. You don't need a waiver. I did a live about the tent law and the tent meter, did a demo, and Roopster said that he doesn't want to get tent tickets anymore, but he believed that you needed to sign a waiver probably a while ago. But now in California, from what I've been told, you do not need to sign a waiver to get tents. All right, let's see. I am all caught up. Big Mac Sam, I did miss one comment. Sorry, I play pool with Roopster 760 online every now and then. How do you do that? Is that pool app, that game? What is that? I have it on my phone. Give me a second here. I just got notification for Big Mac Sam donation to the channel, $5 donation, saying keep up the great work. Thank you so much for that, Big Mac Sam. Once again, everything goes right back into the channel. So I appreciate your donation. So is that 8-ball pool that you guys are playing, or is it something else? Oh, there it is. Uh, Big Mac Sam, Roopster 760 is my friend. List 8-ball pool mini clip. Yes. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look for you guys. I haven't been on that app in a while, but if he's anything like he is, live and in person on that app, I ain't playing him. Not playing him at all. You got to check out some of the stuff that this guy can do, man. It's amazing. I love it. So we're in a live Q&A, questions and answers. You guys got questions? I got answers. 1 hour, 5 minutes into the live. I don't like to sit here and just keep, just talking about nothing. I can. If you guys want to hear some stories, maybe the next live, what I'll do is I'll prepare some situations that I was actually, involved in between 1996 and now. But let me share one with you. Very early on in my career, when I was working for this township, I worked midnights. I worked 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And it was great during the winter times because nobody was out. So you would go out on patrol and you would just sit, you would meet up with, your fellow officers, you would have your hot chocolate, you would have your coffee, whatever it is. And you talk for a couple of hours about the job, and then you would go about your business. But wintertime, dead, nobody out. So I remember a situation where it was probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, and this particular community, they have a park and a pool, and it's a very small park, but the pool was adjacent to the park area, and they had like a recreation building, and they had like a couple of basketball hoops, and I believe they had like one tennis court. So it was very, very small, but there was always people hanging out. They would always be drinking. And this particular park, they have hours. So this park probably closed at 11 o'clock every night. And even to this day, I believe it's 11 o'clock at night that this particular park closed. And my superiors, my sergeant, lieutenants, they always said, don't go there, don't go there. You're going to run into problems. But I'm going to go anyway, because I never really ran into any problems with anybody. Yeah, I had to kick people off of the town property, had to remind them, hey, park closes at this hour, move it along, and I just ushered them out. But there was probably like a group of maybe 7 or 8 individuals, and they were just hanging out in a dark area right near the little playground. I forgot. There's a small little playground area, and they're all hanging out. And it's probably a small little wall, probably, I'd say like maybe 3 to 4 feet that separated like the little walkway from the little playground area. And that's the little playground with the sand. They had the monkey bars and the merry-go-round thing. So they're all hanging out over there. So they see the patrol car pulling up because it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it was. And already they know, all right, let's start moving. So they're watching me as I drive by, and I'm driving by slow because I want to give them the opportunity to correct what they know is wrong. So they all start moving on real slow, and they move up the block. So I pull in because now I'm by myself, and 7, 8 people, the odds are against me. So they finally move along. So now I pull in. I want to see, all right, what are they hanging out here? Either they drop their marijuana or they have beer or some other type of, alcohol, on the other side of the wall. So they're just probably waiting for me to leave, and they'd come back and retrieve their stuff. So, I sit there for a while, not a while, but 5, maybe 10 minutes, and they're still sitting, up the block. They're just standing there. They're just waiting for me to leave. I'm like, I'm not going to leave because you're just going to come back, and that's it, because I'm going about my patrol business, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, all right, something's not right. They're just hanging out here, not for no beer, not for no marijuana. What could it possibly be? So I get out of the car, got my flashlight. I'm looking on the other side of the wall, and what do I see? Anybody got any guesses? What do I find? I give you guys. Let me just get into the comments real quick. Big Mac Sam says, "How many more days until retirement?" I'll send you a private message on that one. Big Mac Sam, again, I gave you another shout out in my Dunkin' Donuts video. Check it out when you get a chance. Absolutely will check it out, brother. I'm always there to support. So, any guesses? Any guesses? No guesses? It was a gun. I found a loaded 9mm handgun that one of those 7 or 8 individuals dropped. Listen, just move along. I'm not here. I'm not getting out of the car by myself at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not patting anybody down. That's just not happening. I'm just there as a presence. Move on. See you later. But once again, I did my job. I looked and boom, handgun. That could have turned bad for me. But thank God it wasn't, the time that we're in now. It was very early on in my career. This is probably, oh man, 98, 99. I have to look back. I'll look back because I got a nice little award. I got an illegal handgun off the street. One of the many awards, that I've gotten. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a live and just go through. That'd probably be boring, right? But maybe I'll go through, all of the awards and, things that I received, throughout my career. Just to see even the articles that, I was in the newspaper with, made the news. I was involved and, not nothing, I guess high profile or anything like that, but a little blurb in the paper, a little small section, above the fold, sometimes below the fold, never no front page stuff, but maybe page 2, page 3. But yeah, I was there, I did my job. I definitely enjoyed, doing, what I do. And that's just, serving and protecting the community. I enjoy it. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? Yeah, thank God I found a gun, brother. Yeah, it could have been bad. Let's see. Conversations with D&D. Hey, Jermaine Key. Jermaine's here. Say what's up. I don't see him here. Is he here? Was he here? Is he still here? Let me tell you about Jermaine Key if he's here. If he's not here, I ain't gonna tell you about him. But yeah, I found a gun, got an award for it. I had to call in, the county police because again, I was the township, small department, didn't have all of the resources. And yeah, they came in and patted me on the back, attaboy. But once my my sergeant and lieutenant, got wind of it, they weren't too happy because all you heard was we kept telling you don't go there, don't go there. But it's my job. It's in my patrol area. I get it. It's a bad area, but you know what? I wasn't the one that was going out there, breaking anybody's chops. I made friends, with those people that were out, after hours. Not a lot of them knew my name, but you know what? Hey, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a little while. How's everything? Just made friends. You know what? Listen, hang out a little while longer and just do me a favor. By this time, just leave because I don't want to get a phone call. That was me. You know what? I get it. You're hanging out, you're enjoying yourself, summertime, but you know what? At a certain hour, let's be respectful. Let's just move it on. Let's just take it on home. And listen, I got compliance. Never did I ever come back in the night, the next night of my tour of duty and hear, oh, they found, broken windows or graffiti, or nothing like that. They never, thank God, they never found anything because I did that community policing. I engage with the community. I engage with people. I talk with them. And you know what? They respected me for it. They were like, you know what? You're right. I'm like, no, you don't have to leave now. Just do me a favor. Either if you're drinking, clean up your mess, hang out for another half an hour, and move on. That's all I ask. And they did it. They did it. Never ever had a problem in all of my years with the township. And even now, never, I got one. Well, actually, I did. I get one complaint um, between 96 and 2004. I got one complaint, which they found was bogus because it was me and another officer. And they said the white officer was nasty, but the black officer was nice. But then somebody else called right after that and they got it wrong. They said, oh, the black guy was, the nasty one and the white guy was nice. They just got it reversed. And once the administrative captain said, wait, who was nasty? Who was nice? Oh, okay. And they found it was unfounded. Somebody got mad. They wanted to put in a complaint, but it was unfounded, but that's what happens. You have a right, but you know what? It's up to those who investigate complaints to tell you if that complaint is sustained or not. So let's see. So nothing from whoop. There he is, Jermaine Key saying hi. That is my baby brother. I'm the good looking one. That's a running joke. I'm the good looking one. He's not. But you have to check out Jermaine. He's working on a album, and his music is phenomenal. I have to have my wife interview him, let him tell you about his single "Light It Up." That thing is in my rotation. You can check it out on YouTube. He actually did a video for it. Again, look up "Light It Up." Look up Jermaine Key. Just check out the song "Light It Up." It's such a great song. You see my nephew in the video. But I was there for that video shoot, and guess who's not in that video? I give you guys one guess. Yeah, me. I got to be in the next one. But he's been overseas. Such a great song. I love it. Every time it comes on, it's in my playlist. We listen to it on Alexa all the time. And now I get my little guy listening to it and say, hey, that's your uncle. That's your uncle's song. That's your uncle's song. But light it up. Check it out. You got to check it out. Big Mac Sam has a question for the Q&A. Thank you, Big Mac Sam. Here's a question for the viewers. What happens when a driver gets caught without vehicle insurance? Are you asking? Because I know the answer to that. And I think that's a good topic for a video. But yeah, anybody have any thoughts on what happens to you if you get caught without insurance? I don't know how it is in Florida. Maybe Rich, maybe she can tell us what's going on. What happens if you get caught, in the Sunshine State without insurance. Roopster 760. Can you tell us what happens, in Cali? What happens if you get caught without insurance? Who else is here? Rolling on 3. I don't know if he's still here. He definitely knows. I know. But anybody know what happens if you get caught without insurance? Driving without insurance. That's big. That's real big. You're taking a big chance, but people do it. And I don't know if Rolling on 3 is still here or not. But he's very big on something, and I really don't want to get into it. But yeah, Big Mac Sam, please check out my brother Jermaine Key. Search YouTube for "Light It Up," and I think you would enjoy it. I know I reached out on behalf of my wife to interview him for her channel, and I think it'll be great. And I'm going to have to ask my wife to help me out for a moment. I don't want to walk away from you guys. And I need just a little bit more before we wrap up the broadcast for the evening. Just in case you guys hear my little guy in the background, he's a funny guy. It's going to be 6 months in a few days. So he's a handful, but he's always quiet. He seems to know when mommy and daddy are doing their craft. But yeah. So what happens? Conversations with D&D says they take the car. Quite possible. I'm gonna say yes. You get a fine. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get a fine for sure. But that's not the worst that can happen. Big Mac Sam, tell us what is going to happen if you get caught in the great state, the Empire State, New York, without insurance on your vehicle. I know the answer. Big Mac Sam, the driving instructor, he's going to tell us what that answer is. And I'm going to go. Give me 1 minute. I hate to walk away, but give me 1 minute. I'm going to go top this off. Oh, as my friend Terry would say, talk amongst yourselves. I am back. Chillman says points on your license. No, not for no insurance. That's not a point summons that you would get. Where are you, Big Mac Sam? They're waiting for their answer. Maybe he took off. Maybe he's checking out Light It Up. Maybe he's checking out that video. But ultimately, what's going to happen, guys, is you're going to get suspended. They're going to suspend your license. You're going to lose your privileges, either a suspension or a revocation for a year. Done. End of story. You don't want that. Because if you get caught driving with a suspended license, that is a misdemeanor. And you're going to get locked up. If you have, with one suspension, you can get locked up. You can get arrested for driving with a suspended license with just one suspension. But most places here in New York State, you got to have at least 3 suspensions on 3 different dates. So what does it mean 3 on 3 or 10 on 10, 6 on 8, whatever? What does that mean? Basically what that means, let's just start with the 3 on 3, meaning you got 3 different summonses on 3 different dates and you're suspended on those things. You're going to get arrested. Big Mac Sam says fees, the impounding your vehicle, loss or suspension of your license, and even jail time. Big problem. Big problem. So, yes. So just have insurance on your car. And I'd like to get rolling on 3 to talk about, his passion. And I don't want to say too much about it, but it's a big problem. And I pointed out to my wife when we're driving, I see them because I got training on fraudulent documents. That's another. I love fraudulent documents. I scrutinize every document that I get. And I've gotten, a few arrests off of fraudulent documents, whether it's a license or a registration. Listen, people are trying to game the system all the time, and it's sad that you and I, we pay for our registrations, we pay to get our car inspected, we pay our insurance premiums, we do everything right. But there are people out there that are just gaming the system, and I get it. I'm not so insensitive to say that, people are hurting financially right now because of COVID. This has been going on long before COVID. There were people who were beating the system day one, just trying to get over it. And it's not fair. That's why we pay so much in insurance and so much in fees and fines, because we're paying because somebody else is trying to game the system. It's just not right. Big Mac Sam says, "How about these fake license plates? They're all over." Yeah, and again, it's a big problem. Especially with those Texas license plates. That was huge for a while, and it's still bad. You can go on Craigslist right now and get a New Jersey or a Texas license plate, a temporary license plate right now. You can get it for a while before the state of Texas shut it down. You can go online, just put in your vehicle information, your VIN number, the make and model of your car, pay a small amount of money, and you would be able to print out a temporary license plate. Just think about that. A 30 days, 10 days, whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was, but just think about it. You get a 30-day temporary tag for pennies. Slap that thing on your car, let it expire, you turn around and just order another one. It was way cheaper doing that than legitimately registering and insuring and getting your car inspected. But there was a loophole and Texas closed it, but they're still out there. They're still out there, and they're just hurting me and you. They're hurting our pockets because they're getting over. They're going through these electronic toll gantries. They're not paying the toll because that plate information isn't coming back to a real vehicle. It's not coming back to anything. So again, you go over one of these bridges or through one of these tunnels here in the city of New York, and I don't even know what the toll is, $8.50. So just think about that, $17, to go back and forth, over one of these bridges. $17. Let's say you're doing that 5 days a week. Now you've done it for 6-7 months. How much money did you beat? Now the tolls go up because you're too cheap to legitimately register and insure your car. And I get it. Maybe you're suspended. Maybe that's the reason why. But if you turn around and look at one of my other videos that I did, New York State, they passed that driver's license reform act, and they're forgiving suspensions and fines. They're giving people their licenses back. I'm sorry. They're forgiving the suspensions. They're not forgiving the fines. You still have to pay. You just got to come up with a payment plan. So why try and beat the system? New York State is saying, hey, give us the money. We'll forget that you were even suspended. We're going to waive the reinstatement fee for you. Easy, right? They're giving it to you. All right, we are an hour and 27 minutes into this live. I want to appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna close this out, guys. We're definitely into this for a little while. I presented the information that I wanted to present to you guys, so I thank you so much. Big Mac Sam says I've seen a car with fake plates from Texas. On the back of the car, the words "deaf driver, stay back" written with some marker. Funny. But here's something else. If you see those Texas license plates and you look at the windshield, you're going to most times see a New York inspection sticker, which how do you get a car from Texas? Because that's what the temporary tag is for you to get that car from Texas to wherever your end destination is. How do you buy a car in Texas in February, right? And the inspection sticker is still valid, for the year. Don't add up. That's just a red flag, and you're going to get yourself jammed up. But yeah, they're out there. Texas is a big problem. And I'm going to write this one down too. There's another, I keep forgetting. Let me write this down about license plates. I wanted to put that video together for you guys. And I'm going to put that one out, which is interesting information regarding license plates, but I'll put that stuff out later. But again, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're now down to 3 people. Probably my core supporters are still here, but I appreciate everybody that was here. Again, please make sure you hit the like button. Very important. Put in the comment section below if you're here for the replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Please subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, share this information. Don't forget about the giveaway. If you were here from the beginning, you got the 5 keywords. Let me put it up one more time for you guys. So you are aware. So this week's, or this, not this week, but this live giveaway is a $25 Amazon gift card. You had to have been here to listen out for the 5 keywords that I gave throughout the video. I'm not going to repeat them because then what's the point? I'm just giving money away for nothing. But you would have to get those 5 keywords in order and then go to the Cops Court and Community website, use the contact form, put them in order that they were given. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put them in order. Don't forget, put a valid email address because that's the only way that you're going to be able to redeem this $25 gift card. And on the day of the next live, all of the submissions, whether it's 1, 10, or 20, they're all going to go into the proverbial hat. I'm going to mix them up and I'm going to pull out one winner randomly. That's it. End of story. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Let's get to the last comment. Big Mac Sam, good luck to those participating in the giveaway. Yes, good luck. I appreciate you guys being here. And you know me, Big Mac Sam, how do I end my shows? And finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate, and humble. 1 Peter 3:8. The words are there for you guys. They have meaning. Read it. Read it not once. Read it twice, 3 times if you have to. They have meaning. I follow it, and I ask you guys just to follow it as well. All right, guys, appreciate you guys being here. Once again, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. Got a couple last-minute comments. There you go. He says it. Amen. Appreciate you, brother. And take care, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Those of you on Facebook watching, Twitter, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so much for being here. It means the world to me that you guys stuck around. We're 1 hour, 32 minutes into this live stream. Thank you so much. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And again, tell your friend. Get one person. Tell one person to join us on the next stream. And I guarantee you I'm going to share another interesting story. Maybe that'll be another segment. So we'll have whatever's on the agenda. We'll do, I guess, a story. I guess I don't know what I would call the segment. I'm going to ask you guys, the 4 of you that are here, give me some suggestions on what that topic should be named. And then we'll roll into the live Q&A. So I have tons of stories to share with you guys. Some are good, some are funny, some are sad. But again, this is a community. You guys are here for me. I'm here for you. Let's just continue to grow as a community. I'll share these stories with you guys just to round out these live streams. But once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good night. Be safe.